Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today a new video with a new lesson. Let's start. Now we talk about adverbs of manner, ظروف الطريقة. وقبل ما نتكلم عن ظروف الطريقة هننوه ان في فيديو هتلاقوه في الديسكريبشن بيتكلم عن parts of speech، انواع الكلام، كان فيه الحديث عن الظرف والصفة. ونقول the adjective is the word describe the noun. الصفة كلمة بتوصف الاسم and it comes before the noun or after verb to be. I say this is a tall man or this man is tall. ليه بنتكلم عن الصفة كده الأول؟ لأن الظرف بيتكون من الصفة. ظرف الطريقة is or the adverb of manner is about a word describe how the verb happens. إزاي بيحدث الفعل. And it answers the question how. ويجيب على السؤال how. For instance, how does Sammy speak? The answer is he speaks slowly. slowly ظرف حال. مكان ظرف الطريقة غالبا بعد الفعل أو بعد المفعول. For instance, he drives carelessly. هو يقود بإهمال. Another example, Ali threw the ball quickly. علي رمى الكرة بسرعة. How do we form adverb of manner؟ إزاي بقى نكون ظرف التكرار؟ القاعدة العامة we add ly to the adjective. بنضيف ly لمعظم الصفات كده بيتكون الظرف. For instance, quick, quickly. Number two, if the adjective ending in l, we add ly. For instance, careful, carefully. The adjective, number three, the adjective ending in le, we delete e and we add y. For instance, probable, probably. Possible, possibly. And the last one, الصفة or the adjective ending in y, and there is consonant before y, we turn y into ily. For instance, happy, happily. Hungry, hungrily. Lazy, lazily, and so on. And there are also irregular adverbs. وهناك ظروف شاذة. For instance, good is the adjective. The adverb is well. Hard, hard. Early, early. Fast, fast. Late, late. And the last thing in adverbs of manner, you have to note the difference in meaning between hard and hardly, and late and lately. For instance, he works hard. Another example, Mona can hardly walk. Okay? And now we're gonna say some words and phrases. So listen and repeat. Useful phrases like go outside, go outside, help someone, get lots of rest, be grateful, be grateful, be friendly, be friendly. Some vocabs, teenager, teenager, nature, nature, empathy, empathy, a man, amazing, amazing, coach, coach, continue, continued, relax, relaxed, try, tried, miss, missed, pass, passed, suggest, suggested. And now listen to these expressions and repeat. Get worried, get worried. Get better, get better. Make friends, make friends. What about, what about. Go swimming, go sailing. Guess what, guess what, guess what. Have a drink, have a drink. Have an interview, have an interview. Have an interview. Do an interview, do an interview. Do an interview. And now repeat these prepositions. Pleased about, pleased about. Go on a trip, go on a trip. Happy about, happy about, worried about, worried about, for a week, send to, grateful for, congratulations on, speak on the phone, on a bicycle. And now listen to these word differences and repeat. The difference between alone and lonely. Number 2, remember and remind. 3, desert and desert. Way and road. Some forms of irregular verbs: sleep, slept, tell, told. Now words and opposites, like normal, opposite, abnormal, cloudy, clear, kind, unkind, happiness, sadness. Now listen to these language notes and take care. Make plus object plus infinitive. For instance, running makes me feel better. Or make plus object plus adjective. For example, the news made Sammy happy. Number 2, the language note, much plus comparative. We use some words like much followed by comparison or comparative to specify the difference between two things or two persons. بنستخدم بعض كلمات زي much تليها صفة مقارنة عشان نحدد الفارق بين طرفي أو مقدار الفارق بين طرفي المقارنة. For instance, Ali is much taller than Omar. أنا عرفت إن علي دلوقتي مش بس أطول من عمر، لا ده أطول منه بكتير. Another instance, Hala is much more beautiful than Sarah, and so on. Number 3, what about else? We use the word else, which means آخر, after words begin with some, every, any, no. بتأتي بعد كلمات بتبدأ بالكلمات اللي فاتت دي. Like someone, everyone, anything, nothing. فأستخدمهم someone else, شخص آخر, everyone else, أي شخص آخر, anything else, nothing else, لا شيء آخر. For instance, a conversation between two people in a restaurant or in a cafe. The first one says, 2 cups of tea, please. The waiter says to him, anything else, أي شيء آخر, and so on. We use the word else after some question words like what or who. استخدمها بعد بعض كلمات الاستفهام زي what و who. For instance, who else was at the meeting? من أيضا أو من آخر كان في الاجتماع. The last language note is such. We use such, which means very, in the following expression: such a or an plus adjective plus noun. For instance, Mrs. Al-Gammal is such, or Al-Gammal, sorry. Mrs. Al-Gammal is such a good teacher. Okay? Now, how to respond to the news, good or bad news. Also language functions. ازاي نرد على الأخبار السارة والأخبار الغير سارة. Number 1, responding to good news. الاستجابة عند سماع الأخبار السارة. We say, well done. That's great news. Or we can say, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Okay? Number 2, responding to bad news. الرد على الأخبار الغير سارة. When we hear bad news, we can say, 1, I'm sorry to hear that. Or, it's a pity that. Or I can say, that must be difficult, but don't worry. The last thing, I'm sure things will get better with time. Now, about adverbs of manner, we're going to take some questions and answers. هناخد بعض أسئلة على ظروف الطريقة. Number 1, choose the correct answer from student book and workbook. Number 1, it's at the end. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, it's at the end of the day and the guests are, open brackets, slowly, happy, careful, leaving. So the answer is slowly. That's right. Number 2, that's my sister. She's smiling, careless, careful, happy, happily at the camera. Yes, the choice is happily. That's right. Number 3, the children are singing happy, loudly, careful in the playground. The answer is loudly. That's right. Number 4, the teacher treats all her children kindly, bad, good. The answer is kindly. That's right. Now a second or another question. Read and correct the underlined words. اقرأ وصحح الكلمات التي تحتها خط. Number 1, I don't remember Mr. Husam very good. Good is wrong. What's the correct word? Yes, well. Number 2, this exercise is easily. Easily is wrong. So we have to use an adjective here. لازم نستخدم صفة. So the answer is easy. This exercise is easy. The third one, you should study hardly. Hardly is wrong. The correct answer is hard. Well. Number 4, these people are speaking quiet. The answer is quietly. Now we finished the second unit of preparatory 2. Wait for us in another videos. See you later and bye for now.